Did you have a hangover? Well, it's a terrible way to start that out, but
Just not
of
every day like you,
not
Woody, but sometimes.
there are people in the other room that
Yeah,
are
he got
laughing.
cackled.
You're out of the
She
control.
misses
I
you.
never
Yeah,
Yeah.
no.
yeah, this
Do
is
you have a
fun. I'm glad we're
hangover
back.
based on, I mean, you and I were doing, Around the Horn for years and years and years, and it's gone away, and I've talked to a number of people, and you kind of feel like a void in your
Yeah.
life, but we've all moved on to something else, and you're doing good game.
Mhm.
Uh, but is there I'm gonna repeat myself, is there a hangover from what you were doing for years and years?
Yeah, it's just so different, and I think that's good. I think, frankly, if I was at ESPN doing all the jobs I was doing and any Around the Horn went away, it might hurt a little more than sort of having a completely different routine between the book and Good Game with Sarah Spain and the other work I'm doing, still with ESPN doing summits and events and stuff. I think it sometimes is easier to shake the whole thing up than just take away this thing that you love so much. And I mean, Woody, you were at it for way longer than I was, but that was my favorite job I've ever had. I just loved the people that we got to work with, and I loved the vibe of it, where it was about knowing your stuff and being able to talk about sometimes important issues that intersect with sports, but also just like have fun and talk shit, which is like probably my best quality. And my best skill. So yeah, there was a bit of a hangover, although I think you'll remember that in the lead up to the announcement that the show was going off the air, I was already not on it regularly anymore,
Yeah.
because of an exec who is no longer with ESPN, who was secretly preventing me from being on the show, but not making that clear and wasting a lot of people's time and energy getting me back on. That didn't happen. But thankfully, down the stretch, they were willing to have a ton of us back that hadn't been on. And it was great. I came on as Woody. Your accent is harder than I expected. After nailing Moira Rose and Gardner Minshew and Aaron Rodgers and Melania Trump, all these different characters, I sat down to do Woody, and it was tougher. It's like kind of Southern, but not really. But that was my first appearance back in a while was as Woody Page.